7 Anti-inflammatory foods to know. Inflammation can have many origins and we can use anti-inflammatory chemicals. However, we can also resort to some natural ingredient that will help avoid complications. Have you experienced swelling and pain? The inflammatory process is composed of molecular, vascular, and cellular phenomena that the body produces to defend itself from attacks that it receives. Luckily, anti-inflammatory foods can help you boost your overall health. For the system to function, it requires the participation of the nervous system, immune system, endocrine system, which is in charge of hormones. However, there are factors that modify the reaction according to each organism. Causes: low nutrient content. People that don't consume sufficient nutrients have the most serious inflammation. Problems in blood circulation. When there is a poor cardiovascular state, the damage to the tissues is much worse. Hormonal state. The patient that secretes excessive quantities of hormones will tend to have more complications when suffering from inflammation. Immunodeficiency. Illnesses like anemia impede the cells in the tissues to regenerate rapidly. The reality is that no one is exempt from having inflammation. If we analyze it, inflammation is the symptom that a great percentage of diseases tend to display. Among these are asthma, diabetes and arthritis. Therefore, it's very important that we are familiar with anti-inflammatory products and that they have nothing to do with bottles of pills. There are plants that have the same effect and are not damaging to our health. Do you want to learn what they are? Pay attention to the following list. 1. Flaxseed. Flaxseed contains large quantities of nutrients, antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids. It's one of the most used remedies used to reduce pain in the arteries and improve mobility. Thanks to its contribution of antioxidants, it helps prevent aging. It also helps the absorption of vitamins and balances the quantity of hormones. Besides, it contains fiber, which has a diuretic effect to eliminate toxins, regulate the movement in the intestines, and reduce retention of liquids. 2. Coconut oil. Coconut oil contains lauric acid that has anti-inflammatory properties. Besides, it maintains a balance in the levels of cholesterol and blood pressure. It aids in the absorption of nutrients, vitamins, minerals and amino acids in the body. When ingested, it forms an enzyme called monolaurin that has the capacity to eliminate bacteria, fungus and viruses. In the same way, one can apply it directly to the skin to reduce swelling. 3. Blueberries. They say that you can tell how nutritious a fruit is by the richness of its color. More intense means better results. Blueberries contain antibacterial substances that contribute to the treatment of cardiovascular diseases, problems of obesity, and cancer. 4. Salmon. Salmon is a luxury that you should definitely consume for your health. It contains protein, vitamin B12 and D, minerals, and fatty acids, omega-3 and 6. In the case of the omegas, they are in charge of reducing inflammation and pain. Experts recommend that you consume them twice a week if you want to prevent degenerative and cardiovascular diseases. 67 grams in a meal is sufficient. 5. Celery. One of the vegetables that you can't exclude from your diet is celery. It contains vitamins A, B1, B2, B6, B9, C and E. In addition, it contains minerals such as sodium, sulfur, silicon, and fiber among others. It stands out for its properties: sedatives, antioxidants, diuretics, analgesics, cardioprotectors, laxatives. All of this helps to maintain the cholesterol level. Additionally, it reduces probabilities of heart attacks and improves blood pressure. In general, it cleanses the body, eliminating unnecessary liquids and decreasing joint pain. 6. Shiitake mushrooms. Another example of anti-inflammatory foods are shiitake mushrooms. These mushrooms contain mineral substances, vitamins and macronutrients, besides essential amino acids. Provide us with a large quantity of fiber that maintains the proper function of the intestinal flora. Contain a high percentage of enzymes that turn into a good antioxidant. Has vitamin D, manganese, zinc, selenium, and iron. Among its compounds, lentinin and beta-glucan, that help to combat the development of tumors, stand out. 7. Avocado. The avocado contains phenolic substances which absorb cholesterol in the blood. In addition, it also functions for people with joint problems or rheumatic conditions. On the other hand, it accelerates metabolism. It also lowers high blood pressure and reduces the lipids in the blood. This helps to avoid heart attacks. General recommendations: reduce the quantity of sugar in the diet. Exercise frequently. Increase liquid consumption. If you have wounds on the skin, keep the area clean. Sleep at least 8 hours daily. Avoid stressful situations. Remember that changes in the emotions have physical effects. 7 ways you benefit from the 20-day celery diet. As well as helping us to lose weight, a celery diet can keep cholesterol under control as well as help fight against inflammation and infections. This celery diet is easy to stick to, it's healthy, and it will improve your well-being and quality of life in just a few short weeks. Please note that we're not suggesting a restrictive diet, or to make celery the only part of your weekly meal plan. What we're actually suggesting is that celery can make an excellent complement or garnish for any dish. We can add it to our natural smoothies, turn it into a regular ingredient as part of a varied diet free of saturated fats and refined flour. Any healthy diet requires strong willpower, a bit of imagination, and great dedication to make our well-being the sole focus. This way, you'll be able to lose weight, take care of your heart, and optimize your metabolism. With a celery diet you can do this. We're going to explain how. Celery diet: start with a healthy smoothie. Celery and lemon on the baking sheet for the celery diet. Don't hesitate to start each morning with a breakfast rich in fiber, protein, and vitamins. However, you'll feel amazing if you take this celery-based smoothie for breakfast 3 or 4 times a week. It's purifying and will improve digestion. It also helps to absorb nutrients, fight constipation, prevent fluid retention, and, also, your liver will thank you. We recommend starting the day with this smoothie, then having breakfast half an hour later and then, throughout the day, drinking a glass before meals. Follow these instructions to make it. Ingredients: the juice of half lemon, a stick of green celery, 5 leaves of fresh mint or 1 tablespoon of dry mint, 10 grams, 1 liter of water. Instructions: this is really easy to do. Just blend all the ingredients together and then drink the first glass at breakfast, nothing more. Drink the rest an hour before each meal. Easy suggestions for a celery diet. As we pointed out at the beginning, this is not a restrictive diet. What we need above all else is a little imagination to make celery a regular addition to our meals. Here are some simple ideas that might help. Celery, chickpeas, raisins and diced green apple salad. Cream of celery and carrots. Cod with celery and apple. Potato chip style oven-baked celery. Sliced celery with tuna and ham, cucumber, celery, tomato, dried plum, and chicken salad with pepper salsa. Celery and pumpkin quiche. Hake soup with celery and onion. Cream of zucchini with celery and chunks of turkey. Chickpeas with leeks and celery. Brown rice with celery, raisins, tuna and olives. Baked trout with celery, carrot, lemon and white wine. Mushroom soup with celery and apple. 7 changes that you'll notice within 20 days with a celery diet. Flat stomach. From a celery diet, most of us tend to always choose stalks of celery for our recipes. However, it's interesting to remember that both the leaves and seeds of this vegetable are edible and beneficial. Therefore you should try to include them in your salads or soups. You'll love the result. Next, we'll tell you everything you'll notice in your body within a few weeks. A celery diet is healthy and here's why you should start today. 1. Goodbye to cholesterol. Celery contains a phytochemical called 3N-butylphthalate which helps to reduce the low-density lipoprotein known as bad cholesterol, LDL. It also reduces the concentration of triglycerides. 2. Helps to fight inflammation. Celery is rich in antioxidants and polysaccharides that act as powerful natural anti-inflammatory. Flavonoids and polyphenols reduce oxidative stress, therefore, this vegetable is very helpful for people who suffer from arthritis, heart disease. 3. Regulates blood pressure. Celery seeds regulate blood pressure since it contains potassium, hexanoic acid, methanol. As well as this, it also contains other natural extracts that improve circulation and blood pressure. 4. Your liver will feel great. People who suffer from fatty liver disease will find that this diet will really help in their recovery. Enzymes in celery, mixed with a diet rich in fiber and antioxidants from fruit and vegetables, can help improve this condition. 5. You can lose weight easier. Celery, by itself, will not make you lose weight. But it can help us to achieve this because of some useful properties. Celery is filling and low in calories. It improves your metabolism and helps to burn the most resistant fat. It's a diuretic. It's an anti-inflammatory. It helps to optimize digestion. 6. Celery fights infection. This is very interesting. Celery seeds have been used for centuries as a natural medicine to combat bacterial infections. For example, if you regularly suffer from urine infections, this diet will help you to avoid them or cure them quicker. 7. It can help protect against cancer. Celery is one of the most important foods in the fight against cancer. As we know, healthy eating is always an important factor in combating this disease. As a result, and this is something we should remember every day, vegetables such as carrots, fennel, parsley, parsnips and celery contain some compound guards against cancer called pallines.